few different things you can do. One is connected to physical eating. So since you eat every day, this is a kind of easy practice to weave in. But having prayer is one of the ways that this is traditionally done. You can have verbal prayer connected to it, certainly, but it's not necessary. Having a deliberate, moving meditative practice at meal times, for instance, like one meal per day, where you visualize the life of all of the plants and or all of the animals that you might be consuming, and then all of the life force of the people who like poured their time and energy into getting them to you, and then feel yourself eating all of that and receiving that life force, like very directly receiving the life force of those plants, animals, and people. And the plants, even if you're just a vegetarian, like the plants are very hard workers, and they did nothing wrong. Like animals, the there are a ton of studies right now that have been coming out. It's a whole kind of movement in the plant intelligence world, mapping out some of the clear sensory capacities that plant life has. You don't avoid the pain of this problem by being vegetarian.
No, believe me, I'm vegan and I have been for nearly 25 years, believe it or not. And I so
Wow.
don't think I've got a get out of jail free card on this.
Yeah.
I would love to, but I don't.
Veganism, though, I think it is a way to, it's a beautiful answer to kind of mitigate some of the harsher aspects of mutual consumption. It is,
Yes,
I
but
think
I
it can be a
don't think,
beautiful.
yeah, I don't honestly think it's interesting, but it's a whole nother, I mean, it is definitely related, but it's a whole nother tangent. I've got many friends in the vegan world, and I've also got many friends in the rewilding community. And I just see that there's no kind of easy answer here. There isn't a way of opting out of that
Right.
cycle of life. You're in it
Yeah.
one way or another.
Very well said. Very well said. So eating, awareness of the life force that you're consuming while eating it.
Mhm.
A really intense version is like imagining that it's that you're eating it whilst it's still alive. But you can also just
Mm.
imagine the stories of its life up until that point is one simple way. There are versions of, do you know like traditional metta meditation?
Remind me though, because I don't think yeah.
So loving, there are different translations of it that people use, but metta is usually translated as loving kindness meditation, the form of Buddhist meditation, for cultivating a state of loving kindness. It ordinarily involves wishing some sort of freedom and happiness for different beings. Often in traditional metta practice, you start with yourself, and then with someone you love, and then with a neutral person and someone who's more difficult, and then maybe all beings. But it ordinarily involves silently reciting a phrase along the lines of, may I be peaceful, may I be happy, may I be well. People use different translations, and then may you be peaceful, may you be happy, may you be well. Beautiful meditation, one of my favorites. I do it daily. But if you're hoping to kind of dive deeper into developing a consciousness of these financial energetics, then there are sort of modified mettas that you can do, still with a disposition of benevolence, but using words that pull this sort of problem or mystery to the center. So you can, for instance, do silent mantra practice of, um, may I be consumed, may I be devoured, may I be received.
Mm.
May you be consumed, may you be devoured, may you be received.
Mm.
As a daily meditation practice, or as a meditation practice connected to sending invoices, or directly before a call with a client where you'll be making a proposal.
Mm. I love this so much. Like so much more than I thought. I mean, I knew we were going to have a cool conversation, but this is just feels so fundamental.